Hello, I wanna present you my latest drawing. It's my own personal concept. It's a little syncretism, but let's start. I will point to some elements which I used. So it's a drawing made with black ink with a deep pen. So here we have the ancient Sumerian gods, the Anunnaki, translated like those who from heaven to earth came. The tree of life from Kabbalah with the 7 planets corresponding to each Sephiroth, like it's Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, the Sun, Venus, Mercury. Here we have the Moon, and the Earth is behind the skull. I overlap the skull over the Earth intentionally because it's the plane of physical manifestation. So maybe some of you will recognize the Skull and Bones with the 3-2, and this verse it's what's all about all this. So here we have written in Hebrew Gan Eden. On the right side we have Paradisos, a term which was Hellenized by Xenophon, a term which basically comes from the Persian Pairi Daeza, which means a walled enclosure, a pleasure park, or a pleasure garden. So here it's written Enuma Elish, It's the oldest writing story about the creation of man, from which the book of Bereshit was inspired. Bereshit meaning in Hebrew in the beginning, so it's the book of creation from the Torah. So Enuma Elish, written in Akkadian cuneiform writing, the Babylonian and the Mesopotamian creation myth, also known as the 7 tablets of creation. We have here the snake, the serpent, right? So it's the symbol of knowledge, and as Jesus said, the symbol of wisdom. Did I told you about the pomegranate? It's widely considered a fertility symbol and aphrodisiac. Here I didn't intend to look too much as the well-known logo, but it's the forbidden fruit, right? And here we have the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 22. Here we have it in Hebrew, so it's Vayomera Adonai Elohim chen ha'adam hayach ke'ahad memnu la'adat tov vara va'atach ונשלח ידו ולחגם מעץ החיים והקל וחי לעולם. Here it's translated in Greek. Here I wrote it also in Romanian, and now I will tell the verse in English, so I will read it. So, and he said, behold, Adam has become like one of us. Remember, like one of us, so it's in the plural, right? Not in the singular. So it's Adam has become like one of us, knowing good and evil. Therefore now perhaps he may put forth his hand and also take from the tree of life and eat, and live in eternity. So as we all know, in Genesis 1:26, the God said, let us make mankind in our image and our likeness. I will repeat it. Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness. So it's in the plural, right? There were many. So they did eat what was forbidden, the fruit of knowledge, and they did not die at all, as God said it would happen. But instead he expelled them from the Garden of Eden. So we as light beings fell into matter. So it's the serpent. Okay, we can see the DNA structure. Okay, here it's a representation of the tree of life, which looks like a placenta. And when we are coming, our soul and our spirit trapped in matter, like the Gnostics said, we have an amnesia because we forgot from where we came from, right? So in the lower part we have the cube, which is the symbol of matter. In this plane we have duality, right? We have light and darkness, masculine and feminine. The Saturn, Kronos, which ate his children. The time is consuming our flesh, right? So it's Chronos, Chronicles, chronology. We measure time through the sun and the moon, the calendar. So, and that's pretty much of it, all of it. So I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Maybe the light be with you. May the light be with you.